no stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. Fame's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby. Saying, baby. Love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Yeah, it's taking that off of me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. Just like you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Hello, you moles. Child. Cookie, get on over there. Mind your business. Damn, just got out. Can we get a California love? Yeah. Out on bail, fresh out of jail. California screaming. That's the stuff on the screen up here. Bitches screaming. We back, bitches, and y'all about to regret it. Can't keep a good match down. Period. Okay. Who we got up in this mode? Let me say hi to the content creators because it look like y'all back in here just as messy as we left. Okay. First, I want to say thank you to everybody and all the support y'all gave over on the other channel, child. So we just waiting on YouTube to update that so we can go ahead and monetize over around on that parts, okay? Because y'all came over there, showed off for the piping hot tea before y'all bring your asses over here. Wednesday Talk 1 got a damn bad reputation, it look like, okay? Now she around here with felonies and all that shit, okay? Your girl on papers. I'm on paper, okay? Y'all, in her defense, she did say I was gonna get my ass locked up, didn't she? Child, locked up, period. Okay. Let me get that. Let me also, because it's gonna be some court documents read over here. This phone like that. Okay, y'all are about to holler. Get your asses in here. Get in here. Okay, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, y'all see the thumbnail? I put it up there. Okay, I just put it up there. Y'all see the month is you dig for somebody else. You gonna haul off and fall off in that batch. Okay. So yeah, first off, let me get to this right here because Mimi gave a super chat before we even came up in the month, before the tea was even spilled up in this batch. Okay. Thank you, Mimi, for the $19.99 super chat. Stay on that ass, Tay. Love you and the GGs. Period. Okay, let me get her the money song.
Check money. All I really want to see is us. I don't really need a D, I need us. All a bad bitch need is us.
Okay, and so we back. So let me see. These content creators are kind of up in here. Hey T, who's the first one up in content creator up in this mouth? Hey T, hey friend. Who else I seen? PB Easy up in this mouth, talking shite. Okay, period. I mean PB Ignorant. Okay. And y'all, we got to give a shout out to PB Easy because of PB Ignorant, okay? Petty brown eyes, okay? Because, baby, this is where the information came from, okay? Thanks for the tea. Thanks for the tease, okay? Hey, really. Hey, Carrie Real. Hey, girl. Hey, Astute. So tell Britt to get her ass over here. Oh, you know what? Let me tell to see if the girl's here. What uppity at? But hey, everybody that's coming in here. Hey, everybody that's subscribed to the other page. This video here for this here piece is dropping tomorrow. These are sister locks. Ain't they cute? Ain't they fine? Y'all like them? What's going on with them, child? These are so damn cute. Even Cookie Daddy was like, "Oh, I like this. Oh yeah, I like this." He's so rough. He barely give compliments. Okay, but if he ain't talking about my ass jiggling everywhere, he ain't talking about shit else, okay? But you give a compliment every once in a while, okay? Child. Hey, Shars Reality. Hey, checkmate. And Mimi, don't think I see you talking about some hey and Wente talking mofos, child. Not y'all, not the tater tots, y'all just pure and simple mofos, okay? And thank y'all too. Hey, speak with your ground, Marcella. I think you had something to do with this damn documentation as well. Okay, so I thank you as well. Okay, get in here. Yes, channel back on and popping. Okay, we can pause. We out on bail, fresh out of jail. Okay, period. So this morning, oh, I forgot. I gotta read my disclaimer. Un momento. Disclaimers. Attentiones. Is this thing going? All right, let's go. This live stream is to discuss my personal experiences with online harassment, bullying, cyber stalking, all of the shits. Okay? And I also have a valid Michigan personal protection order out on a participant on online. True T, you guys know her. All information shared is factual, based on public records. This video does not violate any court order and is intended solely for awareness, education, and documentation of my harassment. Okay? That's what we're doing. So let's see here. Okay. So this morning, when I'm minding my own gas station business, okay, filling up on pump 3 for somebody, okay, I get this email. Child is from the court. Y'all know we ain't heard nothing about Missouri in a long, long time, child. Long time, child. But child, some shit came through today. Y'all want to talk about it? Here it go. So it looks like Sarita McNeil Anonymous submitted for a change of address. Let's see what this address means, okay? Regarding plaintiff proceeding in pro se capacity only. Update status. Please see attached and closed documents to proceed in the manner noted above. Also, please note the update the record to reflect plaintiff's email contact for pending case. So her email changed. Okay. But that wasn't all she submitted. She submitted this. Plaintiff proceeds in pro se capacity and file with the court. Action required. To whom it may concern. I am writing to inform you that I will be proceeding in a pro se capacity as plaintiff in the matter noted above. Plaintiff has a constitutional right to petition the government for protection and recoveries for the injuries caused to her by the defendants. What the fuck? What does got to do with change of address? Because there are sealed proceedings occurring, ain't no document sealed. Plaintiff will refrain from describing the nature of what has caused asserting absolute litigation privilege, Fifth Amendment, and other privileges applicable to the matter. Oh, is you cool? Plaintiff believes she has fully met the prima facie elements of the causes of action articulated in both the December 29, 2023 complaint and April 22nd, 2025 amended complaint. This pending federal case is directly related to the recent events occurring to have plaintiff move into pro se capacity. I don't think she cool, y'all. Because she been in pro se capacity, correct? I'm just asking for a friend. Plaintiff is requesting the court permit discovery and settlement negotiations and or trial on the merits to allow disposition of this matter. You're supposed to submit a motion for this, ma'am. Not no fucking note. To whom it may concern. You mean a fucking judge? Plaintiff is working to obtain counsel moving forward to assist in this matter as well. Thanks. So you wrote the court to tell them that you are pro se, that we already knew, and to let them know that plaintiff is working to obtain counsel moving forward to assist in this matter as well. This is strange. This is strange. I am confusion. I really am. How is you? But I digress. Is y'all in here liking this damn video? Because we about to get into some shit. Get your popcorn, get your drink, whatever you got to get it. Because we have reason why this may have happened. Child, let me see here. So y'all know that Sarita McNeil, anonymous, S. McNeil, is suing about 19 motherfuckers in the Eastern District of Missouri, the Federal Court of Eastern Missouri. Frivolous claims, nothing with no proof, all of that. All of this. And y'all know that myself, PB Easy, even shut up, just say my damn name when Tay talk. Just go on and say it. Don't even talk. Don't call me no damn Benny. Benny also filed a damn complaint. And I believe a couple other attorneys as well. Okay? Y'all know we've been following them all year. Hey, talking shit with Shauna. Okay? Shauna, you got to remind me to handle that business tomorrow. Okay? Because I'll be on there forgetting that bullshit. But remind me tomorrow, Shauna. Shauna, content creator. Hey, Conversation Cocktails. I think she's a content creator as well. Yes. So y'all know we've been on their ass with the OCDC in Missouri. Okay? Can I say we got action? We got fucking action. Share my screen. One moment, please. Okay. Put this here. Let's get into this shit. Y'all are about to pass out. This is in regards to Sarita LaShawn McNeil, Missouri bar number. Respondent is Sarita McNeil. Case number. They get a case number. Information and motion for interim suspension, or in the alternative, motion to revoke probation. Miss Mary, they might all have to move to Smyrna. They might all have to conjoin together and live together. They might have to. Marcella, do you think you can spare some of them 15 bump bags you got in your house for the cheering? Do you think you can spare some of them bunk beds down to Georgia? Whichever one is the cheapest living condition. Is it Alabama, Georgia, Missouri? They all around this bitch. Okay? So let's go through the pieces here. Because there's some motherfucking pieces up in this batch, okay? Come now, the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel, they are the informant. So when I say informant, I'm talking about the OCDC, okay? And pursuant to Rule 5.24, seeks the interim suspension of Sarita Raggedy Ass McNeil, respondent. Respondent is going to be her, the damn assailant, the criminal, okay? Licensed to practice law in the state of Missouri, or in the alternative, request this court to revoke respondent's probation. In support, informant states that, 1, informant is the chief disciplinary counsel appointed by this court pursuant to Rule 5.06. Informant, which is the OCDC, has determined pursuant to Rule 5.24 that probable cause exists that to believe that respondent is unable to competently represent the interests of her clients and poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public. To the public, y'all. Do y'all remember I put this in my complaint, in my response? I put it in my complaint. I put it in my response. She is a danger to the public. In her capacity as an attorney, she is a danger. Three, informant has also determined pursuant to Rule 5.175E, respondent, which is anonymous, has violated her probation. And respondent should be ordered to show cause why her probation should not be revoked. Background information. So this is when we're going to get up into the mess. Hey, Empress, we about to get up into the mess. They're going to give a little background information of what happened, what came to her being on probation, and then what's going on right motherfucking now, okay, in current time, present date. Respondent was licensed to practice law as an attorney in Missouri on September 14, 2007. Respondent was assigned bar number 60207. Respondent most recently furnished this court and the Missouri bar with the following address, the Button Drive address. On October 11, 2017, respondent accepted an admonition, I don't know, for violating Rule 4-4.2, communicating with a represented person. Abnomination. 7, on October 11, 2017, respondent accepted a second abnomination for violating Rule 4-1.165D, returning file after termination. Respondent, so these must be PBE. These are the records that remember in her disciplinary hearing when they said that this was her first case related to the stuff that they had going on in that case. But they said she had other disciplines. This must be the other disciplines that they didn't say, that we didn't have before. So these were her disciplines starting back in 2017, bitch. Respondent has a disciplinary history on or about September 15, 2020 in SC Supreme Court 98353. This court suspended respondent indefinitely with no leave to reapply for reinstatement for at least 6 months for violation of Rule 4-1.5A, unreasonable fees, 4-1.6A, revealing confidential client information. But you think you about to work for Intuit? They're like, bitch, please. 4-1.9C, conflict of interest. 4-1.16D, termination of representation. 4-3.4D, discovery. And 4-8.4A, violate rules of professional conduct. C, dishonesty. D, conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. On June 14, 2022, this court issued an order reinstating respondent's license to practice law and placed her on probation for 2 years from the date of the order with special terms. Beginning on or about November 7, 2023, informant has since received 11 complaints, all of which remain unresolved, that have prompted an investigation into respondent's law practice. So since November 7, 2023, this motherfucker has received 11 bar complaints. Additionally, respondent remains on probation, and they redacted some information here. On March 17, 2025, informant took respondent's sworn statement regarding some of the pending complaints and actions. At the sworn statement, respondent brought her press pass and provided it to informant. So this is anonymous, brought a press pass and provided it to the OCDC at the hearing on March 17, 2025, this year, just earlier this year. Because she has a goal to start, she brought the press pass because she has a goal to start a YouTube channel where she talks about the law. You mean breaking the fucking law? And wanted to make sure that for the sworn statement, she could cover both bases. So now she's trying to act like she's trying to become a YouTuber, but you still on YouTube. I ask again, how is you cool? Do anybody know if she cool or not? I digress. Let's move on. Count 1, federal lawsuit. On February the 20th, 2025, informant received, which is the OCDC, received a complaint from NG. Who is NG, y'all? Who NG? No good. Just Jules, that's what I want to know. Where the hell she get that press pass from? So, Natavier Garnier is NG, stating respondent had filed a federal lawsuit against multiple defendants, including NG. At her sworn statement, respondent testified she filed a federal lawsuit because Judge Gonzalez, as they redacted something, told her to. What? Respondent represents herself in the federal lawsuit, but testified at her sworn statement that she is trying to find an attorney to take the case, stating, for whatever reason, a lot of them are scared to take it. Talking about the attorneys in Missouri. I think they're worried about their life being threatened because my life have been threatened. I do have one attorney that will probably do it. But again, if someone has anybody that can help, it will help me, help you, so I can pay everybody and get it right. So you want the OC, after you done schemed and scammed all these years to come up with this fake ass fucking frivolous ass lawsuit. Now you want the OCDC to give you some recommendations of some damn attorneys because your motherfucking ass. I cannot. Now she want the OCDC to help her to plug her in. You think they about to? I cannot. Thank you, Marcella, for the $25 cash app. 1 second, I'm trying to open it to see what it says. Your lies ain't working now. We had to shut you down. We had to shut you down. Heard it all before. Thank you, Marcella. So now she need the OCD help to get an attorney so that she can get it right this time. So that means you knew you was fucking wrong. But I digress. We'd all digress. In the federal lawsuit, respondent originally named 8 YouTube content creators, as well as Google, YouTube, and TikTok as defendants. Respondent testified at her sworn statement she was familiar with these content creators. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Hey, Brownie. Because they all discussed on YouTube a reality television show that respondent watched. Love and Marriage Huntsville, which aired on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Respondent also testified she had a business with a Dr. Brown. Who is Dr. Brown? Where they help YouTube content creators who had issues with their channels being stricken. Who the fuck is Dr. Brown? But don't y'all forget this name, Dr. Brown. The alleged basis. Oh, wait, no. I skipped one. I skipped a major one. Okay. So her and this Dr. Brown had a business together where they help YouTube content creators who had issues with their channels being stricken. They never helped my motherfucking ass, but I digress. Respondent testified Dr. Brown's family was deep in FBI, CIA, and had connections with judges and lawyers. The alleged basis of respondents, which is anonymous, y'all, federal lawsuit is that these content creators doxed respondent. And they got a 1 right here. Let's see what she said for 1. When asked to describe doxing by informant, which is the OCDC, anonymous responded, according to Merriam-Webster, dox means to publicly identify or publish private information about someone, especially as a form of punishment or revenge. Like you posted these court documents and gave them to Sherrills and Turtle World. Okay, got it. Respondent, anonymous, has since added 7 additional defendants, including other content creators, Kingdom Reign Entertainment, CRK Entertainment, AT&T, Warner Brothers, Oprah Winfrey Network, and the Orlando, Florida Police Department to her federal lawsuit. Respondent is claiming $10 million in damages. Hey, Scorpion Miss. Since the filing of the federal lawsuit, there have been 313, that's Detroit, baby. Hey, what hood you from? What hood you from? What hood you from? 313, ain't that something? The Detroit, baby. That's Detroit area code if y'all don't know. Okay, 313. Docket entries for this case. 313 docket entries for this case. The federal lawsuit is still pending. The respondent remains pro se. Count 2. Complaint of VC. Who is that, y'all? Who is VC? Is that PB Ignorant? Is this PB Ignorant? On November 7th, 2023, informant received a complaint from VC, respondent's former client, who lives in Florida. At her sworn statement, respondent testified that an attorney at the office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel told respondent's counsel that VC had filed over 100 or 200 complaints, and she won't stop. VC has filed one complaint with informant. They said, let's squash this shit right here, right now. She told them at the OCDC that Vera Calvin had filed over 100 or to 200 complaints on her, and she won't stop filing the complaints. They said she filed one motherfucking complaint. In 2021, respondent agreed to help VC, not 2001, a YouTube content creator. She wasn't a content creator in 2021. Restore a video that was removed from her channel due to a copyright issue. Respondent was successful in helping VC get her video restored. VC alleged after getting her video restored, VC announced it on her channel that it was restored, and respondent became very upset. VC did not give her public credit for her assistance. Maybe because your motherfucking ass wasn't supposed to be practicing law in damn Florida. Respondent testified during her sworn statement that their relationship fell apart because VC told respondent she believed one of the reality stars. So she said that PBE told Anonymous that she believed one of the reality stars from Love and Marriage Huntsville was going to be murdered. And respondent allegedly got word to the reality star that she was going to be murdered. Now, Empress, is you still in this damn chat? Now, could this be in association with BT, Black Titanic, Earth Journeys, doing that defamatory video talking about we put a hit out on a cast member of Love and Marriage fucking Huntsville and her daughter? Could this be the reason why she did this? Because this was around that time that she did this. This is her sworn statement from March 17th of 2025. So this is around the time when Black Titanic did that video accusing us of putting a hit out on a reality star and also her daughter. Y'all remember that? Empress, what's the date on that video? VC alleges respondent in retaliation sent VC 8 cease and desist letters and attempted to have VC's YouTube channel removed. Respondent, which is anonymous, testified at her sworn statement that she was unsuccessful in getting VC's YouTube channel removed because now what I have been informed, and the same thing happened to my business associate, Dr. Brown, is that whoever's with Google and YouTube, we're being targeted for a reason. Somebody with a lot of influence. Y'all, this is transcribed and this is sent directly from the OCDC. The informant is the OCDC. This is what Anonymous testified to them in March. These are things she actually said to them in March. You see the quotes? VC alleged that on November 6, 2023, VC went live on her podcast, during which responded Anonymous was watching and called in an unwarranted wellness check on VC to VC's local police department, who showed up at her home. This is when they swatted her home. Respondent also allegedly sent VC threatening text messages as well as called VC at all hours of the night. Allegedly a pervert. So it's some other stuff that's redacted in here. It's a lot of stuff redacted for PBE stuff. Damn. In her response to informant regarding VC's complaint, respondent stated she still believes she is the victim of doxing because VC mentioned publicly available court records on her social media platform and claims there is a YouTube gang that is harassing her. So when she did this sworn testimony, y'all also got to think of the time. That's when True T was begging for money on her page a lot. It was around Valentine's Day. She had to obtain a counsel by like February something so that she can have this deposition or this give her sworn testimony with an attorney in March. VC is also a named defendant in respondent's federal lawsuit. So this is where she came up with that gang shit, and she came up with it in here to try to push out. So now that's why she changed it up in her amended complaint in April, that it was a YouTube gang that we were all affiliated with. That now we retroactively went back and doxed her and all this, did all this shit to her. Even though half the motherfuckers don't even fuck with each other then, especially then. Sir will go off. Y'all gotta help me who. Okay, that's what I think it is. I think that's who the Dr. Brown is. Because y'all know they did do some type of counseling or something because they used to have clients. Because I told y'all that a couple of times they had called me and on Instagram, and we were talking, and she wanted to talk shit about PBE and what they, because this was after PBE and Anonymous and them had fell out and shit. So she was talking shit, and I was like, okay, I let her finish talking her shit. And you know, like I said, they was pinning a lot of stuff on PBE that I knew was not true. So I said, well, I don't know about that, because Anonymous, I mentioned Anonymous name. Oh, sorry. I have a client. I forgot I had a client. I gotta go. Okay, that was one time. She ain't called me back maybe for 2 weeks. Call back in 2 weeks, the same shit. Wanted to, ramp it up about PBE. And I'm like, okay, but Anonymous, I got a client. I got a client. Then I ain't hear from her for about 6 months. Not 6 months, about 3 months. About 2-3 months after that client. Every time I brought up anonymous name, she had a client that she didn't know she had. I swear to God. So I don't know. Hey, ups. I don't know if that is who that is or not, but that's who I'm thinking it is. That's who I'm thinking it is. Right, Brownie them know. Brownie know. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying that's for certain, but that's the only person I can, associate it with, like, that she would be saying was her associate and all this shit and giving her all of this intel from people on YouTube. LB! LB! No, shorty, her channels are down. They gone. She took them down, I guess. LB! LB, y'all! Remember LB was supposed to be a doctor? So now LB might be the person in her motherfucking head. But again, LB is a person that they all play the parts of. Because I told y'all on that recording from Tea Talk with Your Girl channel, when we were all over there, when it was me, Didum, Chef, Prosperity, Braylon, Aunt Ann, LB, all them, when they was over there saying that we had Docs LB and all this shit, that was all on that on the channel. She said she was a doctor, but she was not. And that lady looked like one of Black Titanic's daughters. And I showed y'all the picture in Patreon. I'll post the picture in Patreon if y'all want to see who I'm talking about and who that lady looked like. And y'all can see the picture of the lady, because T-Talk put her ass on the damn screen before she she added her to the stage before she went off camera, because she told her she had to see her before she brought her on the stage. And then she added her to the stage when she had the camera still on. And she looked like one of Black Titanic's daughters. Not Lakita. Count 3. Complaint of AL. Who is AL? You know exactly who AL is, bitch. Say my name. So AL, aka Benny, on June 25th, 2024, informant received a complaint regarding respondent from AL who lives in Tennessee. AL alleges he does not know respondent and has never met her, but AL is a defendant in respondent's federal lawsuit in which she claims AL doxed her. AL also alleged respondents filed a false police report with the Columbia, Missouri Police Department, falsely stating AL doxed respondent. In her response to information regarding AL's complaint, respondent stated she received information, get this, per intelligence. And Denham has emails right here. Yeah, she's Benny in the law. Benny number one on the lawsuit. Benny on the lawsuit. She said we all in the gang together. Me, Benny, and Marcella is the head of the gang. Y'all already know, even back then when she filed this lawsuit, we didn't even fuck with each other. And we still don't fuck with damn Benny ass. Marcella fuck with Benny, but we never fuck with Benny. Okay. And then, so per intelligence, Denham has an email with Anonymous where she's saying that per intelligence, you know, this information, this, that, and the other. So I don't know. Thank you, DMV. Sugar lump. Respondent Anonymous stated she received information per intelligence, which she stated meant confidential sources, including contacts within federal agencies and legal support services, such as the FBI and YouTube legal support, that she was being doxxed. Respondent was unable to provide any support in her response that showed how AL doxed her other than per intelligence. Thank you, 249 Bessie. This is ridiculous. In her sworn statement, respondent testified AL doxed her because he gave respondent's official government name to other content creators that posted it online. That's not doxing you, bitch. Doxing you is if he would have posted it online. He can give your information to whoever the fuck he want to give it to. Why did he have it? How he know your information? Oh, yeah, you said your daddy gave it to him. Okay, got it. Count 4. Representation in 24BA. This is a case number. On May 31, 2024, in this case number, a dissolution case, so this is a divorce case, respondent made a filing entitled Response to Petitioner's Second Motion to Enforce Discovery with supporting suggestions on behalf of her client. Within the filing, respondent Anonymous believes that opposing counsel, everybody out to get her, opposing counsel might have a personal agenda against her that has nothing to do with this case, and respondent wants it to be minimized so that the parties can resolve this dilution of marriage amicably. Respondent is considering contacting various national organizations like the NAACP, the ACLU, etc., to come in to do public oversight to ensure that there is respect and fairness for opposing counsel and the parties as required under federal constitution and Missouri law. Emphasis in original. In her response to informant regarding this filing, respondent was unable to identify what opposing counsel's personal agenda was other than opposing counsel not recognizing her clients right away to assert privileges in discovery responses. In her response to informant regarding this filing, respondent stated she contacted the NAACP and the ACLU, but those communications were confidential. So in other words, she didn't file shit. Count 5. Report from attorney J.H. On June 27, 2024, informant received a report from attorney J.H. respondents opposing counsel in this case. Oh, this not even this case. This is another case. J.H. alleged respondent filed a motion on June 24, 2024 at 7:28 p.m. accusing J.H. of having a personal agenda and malicious intent against her personally for filing a request for appraisal of the marital property and marital home on his client's behalf. In the motion, respondent stated J.H. has a personal agenda against respondent and her client that has nothing to do with this case. Respondent and her client want this personal agenda to be minimized. Therefore, respondent contacted various national organizations, i.e. NAACP, ACLU, etc., to come in to do public oversight to ensure that there is respect and fairness for respondent and the parties as required under constitutional principles, federally and under Missouri law. Respondent gave no support in the motion for this serious allegation against JH. Just like these allegations in her complaint, terroristic threats, harassing, stalking, doxing, all of these things that you don't have no motherfucking proof of. Additionally, in the motion, respondent stated, oh, did I read this one? Personal agenda because of you. Okay. During her sworn statement, respondent stated that JH had a personal agenda because JH had previously had her disqualified as counsel on a different case. So that means your sorry ass would have a damn personal agenda, not him. He know bullshit when he see her walk in the courtroom. He probably was like, when she came in, he probably was like, fuck my life. Whew. Additionally, in the motion, respondent stated, respondent and her client filed a motion for change of judge. Do this sound familiar? Do this sound familiar? Hey, did him. Do this sound familiar? Motion for change of judge due to perceived bias and lack of impartiality by this court because it appears that JH has the green light to file questionable motions that infringe on respondent's client's constitutional rights to her personal property and real property under federal law and Missouri law. Bitch, this is a divorce case. Asking for an appraisal of the property and the assets is not fucking unreasonable and not infringing on their constitutional rights. Right, Brownie. Karen Humphreys did the same thing, aka it seems anonymous. But you fucked up putting this shit in here. You fucked up. She fucked up saying this stuff here because these things mirror the shit in the Alabama case. Now they are going to be inclined to believe this shit and investigate this shit here with Alabama. Whereas it was turned down before as unfounded. Now with them, and they done opened up this whole investigation on her law practice because she's a danger to the fucking public. Now these things can be reintroduced as other ethical violations, and not even ethical violations, but also criminal conduct, right? PBE verbatim. Hey, Miss Jean. Yes, verbatim. Respondent made this statement without support as to how the judge showed perceived bias and lack of impartiality because of the motion JH filed. Respondent filed her suggestions in support of her motion on June 27, 2024 at 1:10 a.m. in which she reiterated that the judge had personal bias, prejudice, and questioned the judge's impartiality because JH filed a motion. Like, again, do y'all know how serious it is for you to accuse a judge of this thing being biased and prejudiced? And do y'all know that, like, the seriousness of accusing a judge of this, even asking a judge to recuse themselves? This is serious shit. And did not provide, even what she's accusing the attorney of, that's one thing. But to accuse the judge of this shit as well without not one iota of evidence to support it, diabolical. Respondent also stated in her suggestions in support of her motion that respondent is currently in a federal case as a plaintiff in a pending complaint and request for injunction against 11 defendants with the assistance of intelligent resources, i.e. FBI, CIA. What's all these people's favorite words? 3 words? FBI. FBI. CIA agent. Respondent learned from her intelligence contacts that officers of the court, i.e. the lawyers and judges at the Boone County Courthouse, are working to make it difficult for her to practice law in Missouri. Is it because they're holding you accountable for the shit that you're doing that's unethical in this motherfucking court? Again, y'all, this right here shows that she intentionally filed that federal lawsuit in the wrong court. That was intentional so that she can gain favor from the Eastern District, because the Western District where she resides and where she's supposed to be filing that shit at already is on to her fuck shit. So she filed it in the Eastern District, hoping they wasn't going to cross paths. Yeah. In her response to informant regarding JH's report, respondent stated JH's motion was done with malicious intent because she believes it was premature and JH had a personal agenda against her because of aggressive litigation tactics. DMV, they already made her get a psych eval. She already was diagnosed with 3 mental illnesses that it seems that they have been gone unchecked. Okay? Respondent also stated in her responses to informant that she could not reveal who the FBI and CIA was, who they were giving her this information. Because they don't fucking exist. Because they don't exist. This is the law. The FBI and CIA is part of Federal Bureau of Investigations. This is a federal court. This is federal, the office of the courts. The chief disciplinary counsel over all of this stuff in Missouri, over the law shit in Missouri. Why wouldn't they be secure to give? Why wouldn't they be a secure source to give this information to? Because if she don't give it to them, they can't verify it. So it does not exist. Okay? Respondent also represented to informant in her response that the judge recused, citing a reasonable expectation of bias and prejudice under Rule 2, Canon 3D1A of the Code of Judicial Conduct. The judge at no time stated on record that's why she recused, and the docket entry only stated that the judge recused. So she done made up a whole thing of why the judge recused. The judge probably recused because of your ass, and they was like, oh, hell no, not again. Not on my watch. Just my imagination once again running away with me. It was just her imagination running away with her. I can't forget it. I can't forget it now. Okay. Because in reality, she doesn't even know me. I cannot. Count 6. Report from attorney HF. On November 22nd, 2024, informant received a report from attorney HF concerning respondent. In the report, HF detailed that she was respondent's opposing counsel, in which respondent only provided part of her client's discovery to HF, accompanied with many frivolous objections. Wow. HF also alleged respondent refused to comply with the lawful discovery request, and respondent threatened HF with a bar complaint from both her client and herself if HF chose to continue pursuing discovery responses. I cannot. In an email, you emailing that shit? In an email response to Ford, in which HF informed respondent she would be arguing to reinforce discovery, respondent responded, I don't know if since this presidential election, everyone is suffering from mental health issues. Ain't that about a bitch? So now everybody else is suffering from mental illness because of presidential. The irony of you to try to rag on somebody about mental health when you suffer from 3 diagnoses. I guess it takes one to know one, or TDS. But we as individuals have free will, emphasis in original. Respondent also stated in the same email, if you or the court continues to think you have to force my client to reveal privileged information, violating Constitutional Bill of Rights and Rule 56.01B1 of the Missouri Rules of Civil Procedure, then my client and possibly I will file Missouri bar complaints against those who are doing this against my client. Now, I don't want to have that done, but if we have to, we will. So in her bankruptcy, where she said that we were filing frivolous bar complaints on her, it looks like this is what she's threatening other attorneys with, real attorneys with no damn merits. And this is also intimidation. She's trying to intimidate, and she's threatening them with bar complaints. In her sworn statement, respondent stated she objected to the discovery request. Okay, they redacted something. On November 13, 2024, HF filed a motion to compel discovery on behalf of her client, and on December 10, 2024, the motion was sustained. Count 7, report from attorney JK. On September 3rd, 2025, informant received a complaint from attorney JK concerning respondent. In the report, JK stated respondent was his opposing counsel on at least 2 matters. Here's the case numbers. And stated in both cases, respondent included JK's client on communications, even after JK told respondent to stop communicating with his client. This is the same thing that she told Marcella's attorney. This is the same thing she did with Marcella's attorney. Marcella's attorney told her not to send her shit. What did she do? She kept sending shit to Marcella. Some stuff is redacted. And so whatever, JK reported after he had already told respondent multiple times to stop communicating with his client, respondent had her client and JK's client come to her office where she then gave her advice regarding the case. What the fuck? JK alleged he again emailed respondent wherein he informed her it was a violation of rules of professional conduct and again requested respondent refrain from contacting his client. Listen to what she told him. Respondent allegedly responded to their email with this. This is in the email, y'all. Proof. I want to inform you that I am currently a plaintiff in a pending federal civil litigation case in the U.S. District of Eastern District of Missouri, where I am suing 19 defendants, including Google LLC, YouTube LLC, Warner Brothers, Discovery Inc., AT&T, and other corporate defendants. I have members of the intelligence community, example, FBI, CIA, assisting me in this legal case and informed me that they have intel that there are Missouri lawyers and other court officials who are seeking to file false and fraudulent bar complaints with the Office of Chief Disciplinary Counsel, the OCD, against me alleging misconduct. So the CIA and FBI told you that shit, or did the OCDC tell you when they sent you them motherfucking damn complaints, batch? Now, listen to this. I can make a discovery against you in the pending federal EDMO case and see if you are one of the lawyers who is trying to file a false and fraudulent bar complaint against me. If you are one of them, I will proceed with federal, civil, and federal criminal actions against you personally. This here shows that her filings were malicious, meant to harass, stalk, and intimidate. After this exchange of emails, respondent allegedly continued to include JK's clients on email communication, to which JK told respondent to fucking stop. Respondent allegedly responded with, I am permitted by law to communicate with both of you as well as my client. On September 2nd, 2025, this is recent right here, JK filed a motion for a protective order to prohibit respondent from contacting his client. On September 8th, 2025, respondent filed a response to the motion in which she revealed unredacted, listen to this, in which she revealed unredacted confidential client information related to settlement discussions. Then revealed unredacted confidential client information from completely separate and irrelevant cases. Do y'all see this shit here? Hey, T from TV. Do y'all see this shit here? So JK filed a protective order for her to stop contacting his client on the 2nd of September. This was just a couple months ago, last month. On the 8th, respondent, anonymous, filed a response to the motion in which she revealed unredacted confidential client information related to the settlement discussions, and then revealed unredacted confidential client information from completely separate and irrelevant cases that had nothing to do with their case. that she put in these people cases. Shit that's supposed to be confidential and or redacted from the record because it's attorney-client confidential stuff. This is Lifetime movie shit, y'all. We are living in a real life Lifetime movie. The unredacted confidential client information was completely separate, and the relevant cases also show respondent on a regular basis included represented individuals on her correspondence. On September 9th, JK had to file a motion to increase the security level of the case due to the respondent's unredacted filing, which was sustained. As of September 15, 2025, the court has yet to rule on the motion for the protective order, but they did increase the security for the case. This is the same thing OWN had to request a motion for restraining order as well for the information, since she wanted the income and all this personal information for Maurice and the production team in the Alabama case, Karen Humphreys, Karen Anonymous Sarita McNeil Humphreys. And Anonymous still repeated that information in this case. In the Missouri case against us, she repeated that information. Hey, welcome to Brent's Block. This is another case with JK. Also alleges he took over this case from respondent. So this is a case that they was like, can you do this for us? Because this lady is she ain't right. Okay. Yeah, she is, Jean. That's what we've been saying this whole time. All of this shit is so similar. But again, she fucked up with these responses to this OCDC because now they have the opportunity to reopen up this shit. With their respondents' motion to withdraw, filed on May 14, 2025, respondent revealed confidential client information that was irrelevant to her motion. She does this shit on purpose. Just like when she in her motion to let dismiss Terrence, that she had the wrong person any motherfucking way off the case. She said that he was in a rehab facility. But she also mentioned that, you know, a confidential information, but then going to mention that he's in a fucking rehab facility. Why the fuck would you do that? She terrible. This conduct is similar to what respondent was disciplined for in SC9A353 in that disciplinary where she was fucking suspended indefinitely. This is the same conduct that she had in there. Remember, she called the fucking IRS on her clients, reported them to the IRS. Luckily, they had already completed the taxes that they were behind in. Count 8. Complaint from DM. Is this did him? You out here with the complaint. You ain't tell me shit about this. On July 3rd, 2024, informant received a complaint from DM regarding respondent for her representation in whatever case they redacted the information. DM alleges that she hired respondent on June 19, 2024 and paid her $750 only to file a motion for a continuance. Y'all listen to this shit. This shit right here is so fucking bold. Listen to this. So she paid her $750 only to file a motion for a continuance, June 19th, last year. Respondent and DM were then going to meet and go over the case to see if respondent would continue representing DM. Instead, on June 20th, the very next day, one day later, respondent filed an entry of appearance, motion to continue, motion for leave to file an answer out of time, and an answer on behalf of DM who alleges it was without her consent or knowledge. So on the 19th, she paid her so they could talk and go over what she would do for her. On the next day, she filed a motion to entry of appearance, motion to continue, motion to leave, and all this on behalf of a DM without her consent. Additionally, respondent appeared on behalf of DM on June 20th, 2024 and consented to judgment against her client on behalf of her client, who alleges this consent to judgment was without DM's knowledge or consent. Can y'all believe this? She went to that court and consented to a judgment against this girl. The next day, the court entered a judgment against DM. DM then had to file a pro se motion to set aside the judgment and litigate the case on her own. How? That is bold as fuck. In her sworn statement, listen to this shit. In her sworn statement, respondent testified she told DM she was just going to appear at the hearing and ask for a continuance. But when she got there, respondent negotiated. So here your ass is admitting that you entered this shit on behalf of your motherfucking self without this girl's consent. Exactly. Now you got Nicole Brent saying that she is her attorney too. And that she also video records of her saying that she talked to Anonymous. Listen to this. Respondent testified at her sworn statement that after entering into the consent judgment, respondent told DM, if you want a trial, you can file a motion to reconsider pro se and get a trial. Ain't this about a bitch? Just dirty. Dirty. Exactly, T from TV. Somebody needs to be held accountable for this shit. Because it shouldn't have took 11 complaints for them to raise an eyebrow to this motherfucker. Who's been monitoring her conduct while she's been on probation? Because she's doing all of this stuff while she was on probation. Count 10. On March 21st, 2025, informant received a complaint from Eminem concerning respondent. Eminem alleges on or about August 22nd, 2024, respondent reached out to Eminem advertising, "She can help and represent me." Which then led to Eminem hiring respondent. On August 23rd, 2023, the day after, Eminem allegedly paid respondent $1,500 as a deposit and began paying respondent $300 monthly as a payment plan. Respondent failed to enter or file any documents on the case. Hey, Shay Peasy. Any documents. She failed to file any documents on the case. This girl gave her, I'm assuming that Eminem is a girl, gave her $1,500 and $300 a month. Responded in her response to informant regarding this complaint, alleged that she didn't file anything because Eminem was uncooperative. Although respondent provided no communications with Eminem to support that allegation. You dirty motherfucker. So this, when we say these motherfuckers be on this bitch scamming, they be on this motherfucker scamming, scheming, scanning, all that shit. So they redacted some information, filed a motion in the case. I don't know who did or whatever the case may be. Respondent did not file a response to the motion, and no one appeared on Eminem's behalf at the motion hearing. The court then entered an order that's redacted. Eminem alleged after respondent did nothing for her, she terminated respondent and requested her file and a refund, but never received either. Scanning, y'all. Yes, Paulette, scanning. So you didn't give her money back. You didn't give her fucking file because it wasn't nothing in the file because she ain't do shit. She was too busy. When was this? Last year in August? Too busy on this bullshit with this case trying to catch us. Respondent claims, anonymous claims, she refunded Eminem $425 of the $2,700 Eminem paid and returned her case file. Provided a copy of a check written to Eminem for $425, but did not provide verification to informant that she sent Eminem the case file. She asked for her motherfucking money back. You didn't show any filings, anything that you did on her fucking case, and you think you're going to refund her $425? And didn't give them anything that you sent her case file? Because it wasn't shit in there. Respondent accepted payments from Eminem through Cash App. When the payments were not a flat fee less than $2,000. She wasn't supposed to be doing that. Cash App. Y'all see the Cash App. Count 11. Complaint from EH. On April 4th, 2025, informant received a complaint from EH regarding respondent. On or about July 24th, 2024, EH appeared pro se for a hearing regarding a motion for an order of protection filed against him. And this is the case number. EH alleged while he was in the courtroom, listen to this, y'all. Listen to this, ambulance chaser. EH alleged while he was in the courtroom after the hearing, respondent, which is anonymous, who was there on a different case, approached EH and told him she wanted to represent him and told EH the opposing counsel was lying to the court. E.H. hired respondent on August 13, 2025, and paid respondent $500 to represent him in the order of protection case. After hiring respondent, E.H. alleged she became a different person by failing to show up for meetings. On January 7, 2025, respondent appeared on behalf of EH without him present and consented to an order of protection against EH. Dirty. EH alleges that he tried to appear virtually for the hearing, but respondent did not respond to his questions about appearing virtually. And he did not consent to the order of protection. And respondent consented to the order of protection without permission. So once she has these people's money, now she don't know them. They can get the fuck out of her face then. On May 27, 2025, respondent sent a letter to informant in response to EH's complaint, and at no point in her response did she state that she had permission to consent to the protection order, but stated that she took the action she needed to take to best protect EJ's interests. Action she needed to take. Fuck what he wanted her to do. Respondent also stated in her letter to informant that she has received bar complaints from problematic clients and would now screen her clients to make sure she would not receive frivolous bar complaints. Ain't this about a bitch? Again, no fucking accountability at all. Who else has this? True T, Lakita Clark. No accountability for their actions. Everything is somebody else's fault. Interim suspension is necessary to protect the public. Rule 5.24a directs informant, which is the OCDC, to file an information in this case upon receipt of significant evidence demonstrating that there is probable cause to believe that a lawyer is guilty of professional misconduct or is unable to completely represent the interests of the lawyer's clients, and evidence that the lawyer poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public. Informant has received significant evidence demonstrating that there is probable cause to believe respondent engaged in serious professional misconduct and is unable to competently represent the interests of clients, and that her continued practice of law poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public, as evidenced by respondents: A, abusive use of her legal license to harass others, accusations against opposing counselors of having personal agendas against her to the court without any reasonable basis. And they given the rules that it violates. I'll read some of its meritorious claims. So the claims ain't got no fucking merits. Misrepresentation, conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice. That it goes against everything that they stand for, you know. Threats against other attorneys with federal, criminal, and civil actions, as well as bar complaints without a reasonable basis. That's in violation of this rule. Conduct that is prejudicial to the administration of justice. Failure to competently represent the interests of her clients. That's in violations of Rule 4-4.1, competence. Failure to represent her clients with the necessarily diligence, in violation of Rule 4-1.3, diligence. Communication with represented persons without consent from their attorney, in violation of Rule 4-4.2, communications with a represented person. Repeated instances of revealing confidential client information, in violation of Rule 4-16A. Actions of making case decisions and filing documents without client's consent, in violation of Rule 4-1.2A, scope of representation, and this other one, prejudicial to the administration of justice. Use of unauthorized third-party vendors to accept payment for funds that should only be put in a client's trust account, in violation of Rule 4-1.15, trust accounts. J, failure to return clients' funds to clients after termination, in violation of Rule 4-4.16D. Impermissible in-person solicitation of legal services, that ambulance chasing shit that she did in that courtroom with the EJ, I think EH, in violation of Rule 4-7.3, direct contact with prospective clients. I, repeated instances of misrepresenting facts to the court, lies and more lies, lying to the court. Misrepresenting the facts to the court means that she's lying to the court. Yes, Marcella, that should be theft charges. But I guess it's not theft charges because they gave it to her. Well, it could be fraud because it's deception. It's deception. It is deception. Candor to the tribunal and misrepresentation. Unsubstantiated representations concerning the judiciary integrity, in violation of Rule 4-8.2, statements about the judiciary, Rule 4-8.4, misrepresentation, and then the prejudicial to the administration of justice. That's where she's saying that the judge is biased. Respondents' continued practice during informant's investigations threatens irreparable harm to the public. While every effort will be made to bring expeditious resolution to informant's investigation, it is in the public's best interest that respondent be prohibited from continuing to practice law while informant's investigation proceeds. This means this is like emergency. This is emergency. They want her out of the scope to practice law right now. In the alternative, respondent should be ordered to show cause why her probation should not be revoked. Informant incorporates and realleges paragraphs 1 through 117 as though fully set forth in length herein. In the alternative, informant contends respondent has violated the terms of this court's order in that she has failed to comply with probation conditions. Pursuant to Rule 5.175E, respondent should therefore be ordered to show cause why her probation should not be revoked and further discipline imposed. Wherefore, informant moves the court to suspend respondent's law license under Rule 5.24, pending disposition of an original disciplinary matter to be filed against respondent. Pursuant to Rule 5.12, or in the alternative, order respondent to show cause why her probation should not be revoked, pursuant to Rule 5.175E. So they are requesting right now for them to suspend her license right now, pending this deposition for this disciplinary matter. So she's going to have to go to the court again to have this another hearing to the Supreme Court again. Again, y'all. She has to have another hearing, another disciplinary hearing. And keep in mind that her last disciplinary hearing with her violating attorney-client privilege, her harassing her clients and things like that, abusing her power, all of that stuff that she did in her 2020 case, all of those things, the judge was saying in that hearing, why are we not talking disbarment? Why are we not talking disbarment here? And they gave her the litigating circumstances because they said that she had 3 undiagnosed mental illnesses that caused her to see perceived threats that were not present. That's the only reason why they gave her that mitigating circumstances back in 2020 and put her and suspended her license. But in my complaint to the OCDC, I oppose them even injecting this litigating circumstances for her again because it did not work the last time. And the reason for those type of things, when they put you on probation, they give you these litigating circumstances to say, okay, this could be the reason why she acted in this manner. This is not her normal way of acting, but due to this reason, we will excuse the behavior and not just disbar her. I oppose to any of those circumstances in my situation because, again, those litigating circumstances are meant to increase the public's awareness of this person, but also is meant to like give them a second chance, and they're supposed to show improvement. She has not shown any improvement. She's actually shown a decline. She's gotten worse. She has gotten worse. Like I said, I was willing to let the shit go and chop the shit up as, you know, as an excuse with her mental illness with that lawsuit. But when that bitch lied and said that she fucking served me, Houston, we have a fucking problem. And I told her then, I could be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare, batch. And you was meeting motherfucking Wednesday nightmare. Because since you want to inject your poison into my fucking life, I'm doing everything legally possible to get your ass where you need to fucking be. Because no truer words have been said. She is a danger to society. She's not going to be able to keep this license, in my opinion. She's not, even if they do give her that litigating circumstances of her mental illnesses, they're going to still have to revoke her license. They're going to have to snatch the motherfucking license. What PPE say she gonna get them little piece of license you got left? Because you clearly are a danger. They can't risk putting you out and giving you these privileges again. They can't do it because now we're going to have a problem with y'all. Sarah Golf, you a fool. Thank you, Sarah Golf, for the $10 super chat for your nightmares. I'll be your sweet dreams or your beautiful nightmare. Period. Okay? Let's get into it.
Tell them that it's in my genes. Money, money, green, green, money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
Okay? So now, let me show y'all this. Here. So this is where she responded to them. Notice of intent to respond, information for interim suspension, and request for additional time to respond. Wait a minute, y'all. So this was in September. PBE. What's the date that she submitted her response to the bankruptcy people? Where she said the attorney was helping her get her license back in good standing. So that, but you knew that they were requesting, by that time, you knew that they were requesting to suspend your fucking license immediately right now until the disciplinary council hearing. So, oh, really? Oh, I cannot wait until this paralegal call me back from the OCDC. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have to report this. By law. I'm reporting this information, guys. I'm reporting this information. You submitted this, let me see. The next day, the 25th of September. But on the 28th, you talking about the attorney was helping you get back in good standing? No, the fuck he not. You got 11 fucking bar complaints on you. And at that time, you knew that the OCDC had requested to have your shit fucking to suspend you immediately. I'm reporting it, Miss Mary. Oh, yes, you already know that. Y'all already know I'm reporting it. Oh, yes. Let me read this. Comes now, respondent Sarita McNeil, buying through her undersigned counsel and for her notice of intent to respond to information for interim suspension request time, at least up to Not they want an extension, up to including Monday, October 6, 2025, to file her answer to the informant for the interim suspension. In further support, Ms. McNeil states as follows. On September 24th, the informant, which is the OCDC, filed its information for interim suspension. 2, Ms. McNeil requires a reasonable period of time to prepare a response to the information and for interim suspension, including because the information from interim suspension contains nearly 124 paragraphs. That ain't got shit on how many your ass be putting in your damn documents. And they ain't full paragraphs. You can read through the shit. It's some spaghetti in there. It's like, no. Ms. McNeil requests time at least up to and including Monday, October 6, 2025, to file a response to the information for interim suspension. The request for time to respond to the information for interim suspension is not sought for improper means, nor should this case cause undue prejudice to the parties. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. You heard them. They say your damn client is a damn danger to fucking society. She's a menace. The request for additional time should also not cause undue prejudice to Ms. McNeil's clients. She shouldn't have no damn clients. That's why they want this shit expeditiously. Wherefore, Respondent Sarita L. McNeil requests time at least up to and including Monday, October 6, 2025, to file her answer to informant for interim suspension or for any other or further relief this court deems just and proper. Child, I know you fucking lying. And then we have this. Let me share my screen. Y'all got my lights and everything together, all the lights and stuff together in the chat before we share the final document from today's show. Okay, we're doing good on the lights. Let me go ahead and get into it. Y'all said wait no further. Share my screen. Supreme Court of Missouri, October 10th, 2025. 2 weeks ago. Order. The Chief Disciplinary Counsel has filed an information and motion for interim suspension pursuant to Rule 5.24, alleging there is significant evidence to demonstrate probable cause that respondent Sarita LaShawn McNeil is guilty of multiple instances of professional misconduct, is unable to competently represent the interests of her clients, and poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public. This court, now being fully advised of and concerning the premises, finds probable cause exists that respondent is guilty. Respondent is guilty of multiple instances of professional misconduct, is unable to competently represent the interests of her clients, and poses a substantial threat of irreparable harm to the public. Now, therefore, it is ordered that respondent hereby is immediately, let me make this bigger, that respondent is immediately suspended from the practice of law pursuant to Rule 5.24, pending final disposition of a disciplinary proceeding predicated upon the conduct causing the harm. Yes, let's get some cheers in this motherfucking chat. Let's get some cheers in this chat. It is further ordered, they ain't done, that respondent comply in all respects with Rule 5.27, procedure following a disbarment or suspension order. Cost tax to respondent. So, Batch, you pay the bill. You do it. Signed by Betsy Ledgerwood. The clerk, deputy clerk, sealed this 10th day of October. Right, PBE. She will be disbarred. It's what it's looking like. Per this path right here, she is headed toward disbarment. Yes. This right here, again, this is the prime example here of the ditch you dig for somebody else. You better dig too, because your ass gonna fall off at that bitch. This is absolute proof here. All of this stuff that they did to us, trying to make us lose our jobs, calling people jobs and all of this shit, just trying to ruin us. They even now have PBE on here, her job on here. That's not even the right division. Just because she was mad that the lady told her, the lawyer, the senior attorney at AT&T told her that this is not proper service. You can't serve her here. She does not work here. Even if she did, this is not proper service. You replied that she will get served properly and then submitted to the court as if it was return executed. Knowing good and damn well that it wasn't. Oh, yes, we're all vindicated. All vindicated. All vindicated. Now we have Lakita Clark, True T, lost your YouTube channels, about to lose this one, lost your job, allegedly, but 99% you lost your job. Anonymous, you done lost your livelihood. Mind you, she still got this fucking over $250,000 in debt that she got to pay back to these people. And now you suspended, about to get disbarred. All because of what? All because of what? All because y'all motherfuckers wanted to con people out of fucking money instead of working for the shit. Y'all wanted to mess with protected people. God sees all. He protected me. So all of y'all dirty deeds, bounce back on y'all. Y'all should have left me and especially PBE ass out of this shit. We was the wrong Sagittarius to fuck with. Y'all should have left us alone. Benny even wrote a whole song about it. I want you to leave Me alone. Child. Not be shouting out Benny. Child. All of this and for what? Yeah. Yeah, shorty, crickets. 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 They are reaping those seeds they sowed. Yep. And again, they have nobody to blame but themselves. Nobody to blame but themselves. Y'all have been scheming and plotting on us since we came on this motherfucker. Since we came on here, y'all have been scheming and plotting on us. But it didn't work out for you because you're evil. You're evil. It didn't work out. It did not work out. No weapon. Y'all put the rest in the chat. No weapon, mofos. No weapon. I cannot believe this. You done went your damn ass to school, to law school. And now here you are, done lost every damn thing. Marcella was on their ass too. They regret. When I tell y'all PBE and Marcella, wait, what? Who on the case? Oh, say less. They ain't got shit to do but to get into this shit with y'all. Yeah. It irritates my damn soul. I think damn, especially Marcella, find damn happiness in the shit. Okay? Especially when she ain't wrong. Like, oh, you want to put me in your motherfucking bullshit ass case? I bet you regret that shit now, don't you? Talking about a damn YouTube gang. When they the damn YouTube gang. They the damn YouTube gang. I got a video coming up for Dr. Brown. I got a video coming up for Dr. Brown. I'll release that tomorrow. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'll premiere tomorrow for Dr. Brown. Okay. Because it's another little piece of documentation up on this. Straight clowns, T from TV. Straight clowns. Straight clowns. And now y'all motherfuckers ain't invited to the party. Now y'all in the damn circus looking damn stupid. Bothering me and going on. Child. Let's see here. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, child.
Mofos messing with me. I am tired of those mofos messing with me.
Don't know what to tell ya. Your ass wouldn't listen. Playing with fire. Now you're in the kitchen. Told you before, leave me alone. Thought it was fun, you just a clone. Laugh in my face, think it's a game. Now you get burned, looking so lame. Dun, dun, thought it was sweet. Dun, dun, now taste defeat. I was the threat, you should've quit. Now it's too late, clock just hit. Tables done turned, watch me switch. Said what I said, I got you, bitch. I got you, bitches. Yeah. I got you, bitches. Warned you once, warned you twice. Now you pay the price. I got you. Bitches, 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 bitches. This is for all mofos that think y'all gon' bully, harass, and stalk me, let this be a warning.
They always trying to get me. What did I do?
Damn, and we would've gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky gossip girls.
I am tired of.
I got you, bitches. I got you, bitch. Thank you, Playtime, for the $4.99 super chat. They picked the wrong time to be losing jobs. Can't even get food stamps. Period. 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 Like Trump ain't out here playing with motherfuckers, and you out child. And y'all out here giving away jobs. Lawyers? You giving away lawyers. Like, what? Give you the money song, child.
Tell them that it's an energy. Money, money, green, green. Money's all I need. Money, money, green, green.
Yeah. So let this be a lesson to all you batches, okay? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for the support over there on Wednesday Talk too. I kind of like it over there, okay? Y'all was over there showing out. So make sure y'all show out back around here. Make sure we're going to still show out over there because I think I'm going to put my Beyond the Gates over there. And let's get it going. Let's get it going, okay? We got some other shit. I got some other stuff I want to talk about, but kind of not. I don't even think it's worth it, but I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it, okay? So y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, okay? Look out for your girl one time, okay? Period. And this video for this here will be on Wednesday Slay tomorrow, okay? And it's gonna be detailed, so I'm talking through it. I'm not doing a recording and voiceover. So y'all will see this tomorrow, okay? See how natural it look, y'all, okay? And yeah, I got you, bitches.
Gotcha, you bitches.